Hey you guys, welcome to the Stubbs Show. Today's show is all about skating. So strap up those boots and let's get to rolling. You ready? Alright you guys, so I am here at the Skate Palace. I finally got him over here with me. My boy Rollo. He's here at the Skate Palace teaching you guys how to skate. What's up, Rollo?
Hey, what's going on,
Mr.
Stubbs?
Kenneth David.
All right.
He's family, you guys. I did not know he was family, but we family, small world. So, how long you been roller skating?
Oh, Jesus. I might tell my age if I say that, but let's just say about 30 years.
Oh my!
Yeah, it's been a long time.
You know what? He probably know my stepdad 30 years because you been down here for 30 years?
I've been here since 1984.
Oh wow!
Yes, it's been 30 years.
Yeah, you telling your age.
Years.
That was a couple years after my birthday. So, what got you into skating? What made you want to go into, skating and teaching skating and that?
Okay, so, when I first started skating, I actually started in Boston, Massachusetts, actually in Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Okay.
And I started because at that time I was really young and my friends all had bikes and I didn't have money for a bike. So they had this skating store in Harvard Square. They used to rent out roller skates.
Mm-hmm.
So I rented out some skates just to keep up with my friends who were riding bikes, and I just kept going and people just started telling me, hey, you get good on those. So I just kept on with it.
So did you start in the streets on the concrete?
I started in the street, exactly.
So, but do these skates work out there?
Oh, these are perfect. These are Bones wheels. These are indoor, outdoor wheels. So the wheels are interchangeable. So it's like a car. You got to have the right traction when you're on the road. If you're in the wintertime, you want to have snow tires on. So same thing applies with roller skates. You got to have the right traction under your feet. So these are really good wheels.
Because people say if you can skate on concrete and do good, you should be able to tear it up in the ring. Is that true? Or is it two different
it's
grounds you're playing on?
Two different terrains.
Okay.
You have when you're in the rink, it's flat completely. But outdoors, you got the hills, you got the potholes. So
you don't want to find no potholes.
You got all types of obstacles. So it's actually a lot more of a challenge outdoors.
Okay, so since we're talking about a challenge, what are some of the healthy things and good tips about skating, the health challenges?
Well,
what is it good for? Is it good for your knees, your ankles, your legs? I know it's good for the legs.
It's absolutely good for cardiovascular. Wellness is different areas. It's not just the physical, it's the emotional, it's the mental. So skating sort of taps into each one of those areas. You meet a lot of good people while you're skating. It's a good social outlet. It's a good place to vent. When you're going through things. So as far as the physical, attributes, your legs, quadriceps, your hamstrings, calf muscles, cardiovascular is good for your heart rate. But when you think about it, when you're skating and you're dancing to music, you're not thinking about the fact that you're exercising.
You're not. Or you're not thinking about problems.
Correct. So you're not thinking about that. You're actually working out and having a good time before you know it. You find yourself.
You're mad because it's time to go. That's what I don't like. As soon as you get out there, get warmed up, body get to moving and into it, they're like, all right, we need you to return the skates over to the skate palace, and we're like, no, I need my skates. Also, Rollo is a personal trainer, so these tips that he's giving you guys, he knows what he's talking about.
It's all connected.
It's all connected in one. Now, your family skates also.
My whole family, even my 5-year-old daughter skates.
Yeah, we got some clips of her skating. Now, what do you think? What do you say about the family? How does this connect the family? Put it that way.
Well, our strongest connection is through Christ.
Okay.
But the family, this is one of our family outlets, and we all just sort of, it's something that we all have in common that we love to do. And when you get them young, and you start them young, it just sort of stays with them. It's always something they can fall back on.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. You know, I see in our black communities, we always saying that we need to bring the villages back together and get our families back together and doing things. And this is one of the outlets and activities that we can use to bring our black community back together. Because back in the days, we skate.
Absolutely.
We listened to music. We had a good time. But do you see enough families actually coming out here and interacting and doing it together as a family?
I see a good deal of families, but there could be a lot more. Usually when I see families, they're here for a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not here on a regular basis like let's say my family is. But back in the day, I did see more of that family togetherness at the skating rink, and that's one of the things that my company, Rollaway Productions,
That's
is
what I want
trying
you to
to
get
do.
into.
Yes, we're trying to bring the community, the families back together. So my motto is changing the world through roller skating. And that's what I'm trying to do, and I think that I'm making a difference. As a matter of fact, one of my kids was just on Channel 7. He beat the odds. A report on him, his name is Trayvon. He's one of my skaters.
Okay.
He's someone that had some challenges, but he's been with me, skating, performing, and it's just like a safe haven for a lot of kids. So I try to bring in as many kids as possible and get them connected with this thing.
But we're going to be right back because we're going to talk more about Rollo. All right, so while we're talking about Rollaway Productions and what you have going on with them, tell us more about that.
Okay.
Introduce it to us.
All right, Rollaway Productions is a company that what we do. We're an entertainment company. We take and we give birthday parties. We do all type of parties.
With skating.
Well, it's not all skating. Some of it is without skates. But we're an entertainment company. Say you're having a party at your house. It's an adult party. You don't want skaters. You want a singer. We'll sing a singer to your house. We'll send a dance group to your house, skates or no skates. We send all type of entertainment to you. We provide entertainment. We do catering. Anything that you need for that party, we basically will supply that. The best way to find out what it is that we do supply is to go to our website, rollawayproductions.com. It's ROLLOWAY productions.com. We also have an online store. Our online store helps support the kids and give them employment. So it's important that you guys support the online store. There's products, rollaway shirts, keychains, and so forth. Just go look through the store, see what you like. Very good price for the items, and like I said, it goes to a good cause. So we try to get back to the community.
And you want to support black businesses, so make sure you go over to the website. Now you got so many things that you do. I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm thinking Rollaway is all about the skates. I know you are a trainer. What else is it that you do? We don't want to leave nothing out.
Okay, I'm a 4-time winner at Showtime at the Apollo Theater. I won every time I went on at the Apollo. So they didn't know what else to do with me because they didn't have contracts for roller skaters. So they gave me some money and sent me on my way. I did America's Got Talent. I've skated for the Presidential Inauguration Committee for Barack Obama. I've been around for a while. Washington Post, Boston Globe, Herald American, Washingtonian Magazine, Washington Express.
Wow, you just done
I have a long resume.
Wow, you guys got to connect with him and do stuff with this black brother who's doing 1,000 things. I know you got to get those skates.
Help us so we can help the kids.
All right, now let's get into skating, roller skating. What you need to know, what you don't need to know, what you need to do, and what you don't need to do. Now, what are the first 3 things or the first things people need to know before they put on these roller skates and get out on the rink?
The first thing I would do is I would always check my skate. Check your toe stops. These are your brakes. Check your trucks. Make sure that they don't shimmy too much. Check your plate to your boot. Make sure that they're nice and tight. Make sure the screws are nice and tight. Other than that, I would check the wheels. Make sure that they're not loose. Sometimes they have the tendency to come loose. And that's basically it.
Now, what about the size? Should you get your size a size up, a size smaller? How should they fit? Because when I was younger, if you don't put these on properly, you get a blister if you don't get the right size. Or is it the socks that you wear?
Well, the blister really has nothing to do with the size so much as it is the blister comes from you skating in a skate that's not really fitting like a glove to your foot. But this skate is used by many people. So I would suggest that you get your own skates. And once you do, make sure the boot is a boot that has a solid foundation here, especially around the ankle area, because that's where you want your most support at. Skates can be relatively expensive, starting at about $150 and up.
Now I thought you can get any kind of boot. You just have to get an expensive wheel. That's not true?
No, the boot's very important. Just like any equipment in any sport, you want to have your top equipment, like a good boot, good wheels, good bearings. The bearings cause the wheel to spin. You want to have everything that's that's going to be conducive to you performing correctly. All right, first thing you want to do is when you come out to the floor, if you're very beginner, you want to start with simple marching, okay? You come up to the floor, take an angle, sort of walk up. Keep your weight right on top of your skates at all times. Always keep your knees bent. All right, you want to start with just a march. You'll notice that sometimes when you're marching, your feet have the tendency to roll, okay? So you want to try to keep your weight, all objectives, keep your weight right on top of your skates at all times.
Now how do they do a push-off? Or you will get into that?
Push-off, that's actually coming up third.
Okay.
Before the push-off, you want to do something that's called the forward scissors, okay? So you get to the point where you're comfortable marching. You want to try to go in and out with scissors. Again, notice my skates going in and out. So what you're doing, you're slightly lifting your toes up to go out, and slightly lifting your toes up to come in. All right? So feel it in your inner and your outer thigh. Again, you can use the wall for support if it makes you feel more comfortable. They also have something here called skate mates. Skate mates are those little items right there. They help you to skate a little bit better if you're really struggling with getting started. So we try not to go there too much in this class, only if we have to. So those now, once you go into your scissors, the next move is going to be the push-off. Push-off, you got your scissors going for your momentum. Once you got your momentum, you're going to try to take one foot at a time and just push off. And notice when I push off, pushing out at an angle. Pushing off at an angle. Down you're stroking. Nothing's ever straightforward. I see some people try to push off and they try to push straight forward. You always need that angle. The angle is what gives you your speed and your momentum because you're pushing against the grain.
So how do we break?
Breaking.
Now there's two different breaks.
Well, there's several.
Okay, what about the side one and the?
Well,
you don't even have brakes.
We're gonna go to the very basic beginner stopping, okay? Which is a forward toe stop. If you see me from the side, might be the best angle. Just sort of drag that foot. Your weight is straight down the middle. your weight straight down the middle. You're dragging that back foot slowly. Now, just think about a car. You don't slam the brakes on. You want to gradually put pressure on that back leg and stabilize your front. So it looks like this. Weight straight down the middle, all right? If you're skating backwards, it's basically the same principle. Weight straight down the middle. Slowly putting pressure on your back brakes.
Now, what about the side brake that the professional
Okay.
scenes where they walk up and they just seem like they just...
Now that's more of an advanced stop. That's when you get to more of an intermediate skater. Now you have, you can change from toe stops to dance plugs, which is what I have in my skate. Dance plugs are more for dancing. It allows you to get on your toes, skate on your toes. You can't skate on your toes if you have the big fat toe stops.
So where are yours?
I don't have them, but I use my wheels now to stop.
Oh.
Yeah, so I use my wheels. I no longer use the big fat toe stops because they get in the way of all the toe moves. So watch how I stop with my wheels. Real simple. This is called a T-stop. Again.
You guys, I could never get that.
And I'm dragging all the pressure I'm feeling right here on my inner thigh. I'm dragging that back foot. My wheels are flat down, but gradually dragging.
So are you just like a hard stop on that?
It's not a hard stop. It's just slowly applying pressure to
Show
that
us
back
again.
leg. Slowly applying pressure to the back leg. That's called a T-stop.
Now give us a turn. As we're skating, how do we get into just going from front to backwards? A smooth turn.
A smooth turn. Smooth turn, we call that open the door, close the door. Watch what I do. 1 foot leads. Front foot opens. And there you are. You turn around. Again. 1 foot leads. Front foot opens. And you've talked. Just turned around. Now let me show you that fast.
Now, how do we properly go around the bend, the circle? Because you have some people that will hit the crossover. Some people do, you know, just the straight as she's doing.
Yeah, the proper way to take the turns is to crossover. Now, if you ever went to a roller skating range and you always see the circles in the middle of the floor, that's what those circles are for. Let me show you how they're used. Follow me.
Watch behind you.
Notice the circle in the middle of the floor here. These circles are for crossing over. Watch how I use the circle. Two steps.
And that will keep you turning.
It's only 2 steps. What you want to do is you want to lean your weight towards the inside of the circle. And you want to step over and step out. Step over and step out. 2 steps. Make sure you get that lean. The harder you lean, the more you're going to cut in. Make sure you don't lean too hard. Just enough to get around that circle.
So this is your trainer. When you come, find these circles and they'll help you to get around.
That's absolutely right. And remember, you have the figure 8. So the figure 8 helps you to get both directions. So you can do this half of the circle. Then you can transition over to the other side.
I was going to ask, you know, is one leg stronger than the other? Because I notice with my right, I can do this really well, but I can't do it with my left. So that's what the figure 8 is for. It's helping you to learn.
Yes, and it just takes a little practice. After a while, just like walking. When you're walking outside, you know, you can walk backwards, you can walk forwards. Both legs are balanced out after a while. It just takes a little while.
Now, what's the youngest that you've taught how to skate?
I have to say my daughter. She started at 17 months old. She's 5 now. She's around here somewhere.
Right there with the pink on. She was just spinning too.
There she is. Yeah.
She was just spinning, you guys.
Yeah.
Look, there she go. She's showing you guys the T-stop. She don't need the little bracket thing. Look at her. That's her in the pink, you guys. She's out there instructing people. And what's the oldest?
My oldest student was 73 years old.
Were they skating like that?
He trained with me for 2 years. And when I was done with him, he was dancing on skates.
So, we're going to get ready to end. Show us a move real quick.
Okay.
Show us one of those dance moves that, you know, when they be doing the line and I don't know. Just give us something. Just so you guys know, his wife roller skates as well. A family that skates together.
Real simple step.
Let me get that from the side.
This is called the stroll. Like taking a stroll. We used to do this step with a group of people.
And it looks so good.
We mix little steps in between the basic step. And this is the basic step. We might add something like a couple of turns to it. Go back to the basic step. You might add something like, and then go back, basic step. So we mix it up all kinds of ways.
He's gonna do it with you. You got some action on them skates, brother.
What's up, Liz? That's how it's done. This is the basic step. We work off of this basic step. We have steps like this. You can take this, you simply walk with it. Go back to the turn. Walk.
To your waistline, and this beginner's class has nothing to do with you trying to skate right now. So don't allow your head to rock, your arms to fly, your midsection to wobble. Try and stay in complete control over your body, because the skates feed on your body language. You put enough pressure on the plate of these skates, they will begin to roll. So we begin you to start up by starting with your knees bent. We don't let our feet roll back and forth like we're on skis. We're not on skis. You have to pick your feet up and march. Every step you take, you should hear a solid thump. I tell people to stomp if they have to. When you stomp your foot, you can hear all 4 wheels hit simultaneously, and slight lean on each foot when it touches the floor. That pressure onto that skate plate will allow the skates to begin to roll. So do not panic. We want this. We're in skate lessons. So ahead and push forward. Let it go. You got it. All you have to do is tell yourself that I got it. Relax and roll on them. You're doing great. Very good. Classes, you want to come and learn how to skate and become a professional like myself,
That's right.
you can come on up here, tell them how they can come and learn from you.
All you got to do is show up at Temple Hill Skate Palace. The address is 3132 Branch Avenue, Temple Hills, Maryland. Every Saturday morning, get here by 10:15. Oh, it's $10 per class, which is a steal.
And your contact, your telephone number or email, just in case I need to connect with you.
Kenny Davis, KenneYDavis @hotmail.com. Okay, and my website again is rollowayproductions.com.
Support him because he's supporting the kids.
Yes.
I thank you guys for joining us. I hope you learned how to skate today. I hope you come and get some lessons and meet me out on a ring. And remember, support street politicians, another black brother in the streets, in the community, making some moves. That's my boy Jonathan Fox. Also check out, check it on Martin Luther King Avenue Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue Southeast. It was just a tongue twister for me. But make sure you go over there and check it. And once again, our sponsor, Panache Boutique, over in Fort Washington, Maryland, 10931 Fort Washington Road, Fort Washington, Maryland. That's my girl. Go and show her some support. You've been watching the Stubbs Show. I had a good time. Thank you.